to 92. The Will Leahy Show on 2FM.
Back in Dublin on June the 7th for some, the first of the big summer gigs, for many the most important of them. Bon Jovi are back in Dublin, and Richie Sambora is on the phone. Hiya, Richie.
How are you, my friend?
Not too bad. Now listen, you guys, I know a lot of bands will say it, that Dublin is their favourite place to play, but you're on record as saying that Dublin is your favourite place to play, aren't you?
Absolutely, man. We have the most fun in Dublin. We always look forward to spending a couple of days off there, and we just love you people.
Why is that, though?
I don't know. Plus we love Dublin. We love hanging out there. You know, we have a lot of friends.
Right, now you're 25 years in business. Did you really think you'd go for 25 years when you first started?
Well, I don't know if you ever think, when you start out in the rock and roll business that you're going to last for that long. I think we're quite an anomaly, just, like you two. And the Rolling Stones, we're kind of hanging up there. I think you got to hang around for a little while, then you become one of those guys. We just become one of those guys.
Well, if you're comparing yourself to the Stones, you've got another 25 years in you. That's the good thing about it.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the next 25 years.
Now, people will say this to sportsmen, right? But does it get harder as you get older?
The only thing that gets hard, I get asked this question a lot, is just being away from your family so much.
Right.
The rest of it's fantastic. I mean, I love the playing, and I love going out there and getting with the people,
Right, but I mean, are you at the beginning of a world tour, or you started the world tour? How long will this go on for?
We're about 70 some odd shows in now, so
really?
We're well oiled and greased up. By the time we get to Dublin, man, we're going to be cracking.
You're going to get a couple of days here, I think, aren't you, before your gig after that?
Absolutely.
Seeing as you are one of the most famous guitar players in the world, who taught you to play the guitar?
Well, I actually taught myself, but I taught myself by listening to my favorite artists, guys like Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page and Jimi Hendrix and, Johnny Winter. Just the classic blues guys are the guys I learned from.
But when you say you taught yourself, can you read music?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right, so yourself. And who bought you your first guitar? Did you buy it yourself?
My dad bought my first guitar.
Right, what age were you then?
Oh, let's see. I was about 13.
Right, okay. And have you ever tried to teach anybody else the guitar?
Yes, I was a teacher, yeah.
Were you?
When I was 19 years old. I was the manager of a music store and a local music store in my hometown, and also I was the resident guitar teacher there.
I didn't realize that. And it must have given you pleasure to pass it on to the next generation.
Absolutely. I'm constantly teaching kids. I still teach kids now, anytime I can. Now,
you've recorded some of the most famous rock and roll songs of all. Is it true that certain songs that would be considered your greatest hits are considered by some of the band that they should never even been on records? I mean, do you argue over songs before they go on the records, or are there some songs that are considered...
When we make a record is like a moment in time, it's like a fertilization of all these amazing ideas that come along culturally and come along personally, about in that particular point in time. And usually the songs that make the record, everybody pretty much agrees on 85%, 85% of them. And then the other three are just kind of, maybe, the bulk of the record pretty much says, speaks for itself. I think.
It wouldn't be a Bon Jovi gig without playing some of those big hits, particularly those from Slippery When Wet. Do you ever get tired of banging out "Living on a Prayer" or "Always"?
No,
or "Better Roses"?
Why? Because what? I mean, if you came to my hotel room and said play it, I'd probably tell you to go. Tell you where you can go. But the fact is that when you do it in front of 70,000 people. That's what makes it exciting. It's the sharing of energy between the band and the audience, which, obviously that makes a concert a very, very special thing.
If I was to come to your hotel room, what would you play? What's the song that you automatically play when you pick up your guitar?
Probably wouldn't be one of our songs. I mean, I play our songs all the time. It'd probably be something by the Beatles or Bob Dylan or somebody like that,
All right, well, listen, it's fantastic talking to you. It's June the 7th, and it's Punchestown. Hopefully the weather will be good at that point.
Richie. Come see us, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, hey, rain or shine, I remember the amazing lightning storm that we played through that year?
There are some people listening, and since we said we're having some people listening who say they've been to all the Bon Jovi gigs in Ireland. Now, we don't actually know how many that has been, but I'd say you've been here at least double figures.
Oh, definitely.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Listen,
easily,
Rich,
easily double figures.
It's fantastic talking to you. Thank you very much, and enjoy yourself, and everyone will see you on the 7th of June in Punchestown.
Come and see us, my friends.
Cheers. Thank you.
19.